Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Are You Allies? So today is going to be a video on the writing. I'm just gonna have this like as my project Project CR series. I just got to chapter 13. I was doing some writing off camera. I think last time I filmed for the series I was on chapter 12, maybe chapter 12, chapter 11, I don't really remember anymore, but I was on one of those chapters. But now I just made it to chapter 13. It is a POV change. I wanted to do probably like a 3-day kind of like write with me or something. I'm starting this vlog on Wednesday, so I think I'm gonna do Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then I'm probably going to edit and upload on Sunday, which is honestly going to be kind of hard because I have other like college work to do. And it's also going to be kind of hard because apparently there's supposed to be a really bad like winter storm that's supposed to come through the south, and your girl goes to Arkansas, so it's gonna be really hectic because I actually need to go to Walmart. I need to go to the stores, and I wanted to like actually go to the library and film in the library a bit of me like writing, because it's such an aesthetically pleasing place to write, and I feel like it would like, you know, do something for the aesthetic of this writing vlog thing. Also, if you guys are new to my channel or just don't know, I am writing a full-length manuscript right now. It's called Project CR, and it is about a group of teens who are basically trying to defend themselves because an interdimensional king believes that they have stole his powers. I haven't started writing chapter 13 yet. Right now I'm just doing kind of like the chapter outline. So I write in Google Docs, so every time like I just make a comment on like the heading of like the chapter, and I normally kind of do my outline of what I want or what I need to happen in that chapter there. I do have an overall book outline, the things, you know, the beats that I need to happen, but I just it's sometimes that's like a broad thing. So this is kind of like the little type of things that I use to get to the overall plot and story of the book. One thing that I wanted to do, I'm not going to start writing yet in this clip. I'm going to actually start writing tomorrow morning. I have been waking up at like 5:48, you know, ish, 8 a.m. And so what I'm gonna start doing is, or at least for, you know, the filming, to test this out, you know, this is gonna be a cute little like tester video to see how this will work for me, to see if I want to continue this habit in the future, or if I can continue this habit in the future. What I've been thinking is that like, since I wake up at like freaking 5:48 or 6 a.m. anyway, I don't have to be at work till 8. And that means I have basically like a whole free hour to not do anything. I have at least 45 minutes, if not an hour. So I was like, instead of going back to sleep or getting on my phone, you know, like, sometimes I don't go back to sleep, I kind of just lay in the bed for however long. But instead of, you know, getting on my phone, scrolling on TikTok or Instagram or whatever I'm into that morning or whatever, I'm going to spend some time like writing and, you know, just getting like some early morning writing in. So yeah, also I need to clean up my room. So if you can see, like, I don't think you can see my floor, but it's atrocious, so let's pretend that I didn't even mention anything. So that's kind of like the thing. I'm gonna be like early morning writing, trying to get past chapter 13. I don't think it's been like writer's block. I don't think it's been like any of that. I just think that I've just been having a hard time continuing to just write, just because of the simple fact, I don't know, I think it's because I'm back in school, and so when I'm back in school I have like all these other obligations, all these other things on my mind, and I'm just like, I don't know if like it's hard to just like keep up with writing or finding the energy or time to write. But I know that I need to write in some sort of way, if not in the book, then kind of in regards to it, like I have a journal where I keep all of my like notes or like side little like details that I keep in about characters, background information, world building information, things that are going to happen in the future but have not happened yet. So like if I need to do some sort of like writing like that, and it's just hard to keep up with that because I'm back in school, so I've just been kind of struggling. Like I feel like when I do writing sessions, it's been slow, or when I do, I don't know, when I do try to like brainstorm how I want, even though I have the outline of the chapter, even though I have everything planned out, really, I'm trying to like brainstorm how I want to write or how I want the chapter to go, and that's also like just been taking a minute. So I don't know, like I've always been a slow writer, but it's just like I don't know, maybe I'm just like creatively burnt out, which I don't want to be, but I don't think that I am though. I think I'm just like slow for some reason, which is fine because at least some progress is progress, so it's not super bad, but yeah, it definitely could be better. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I am going to be uploading on, I think I found out the perfect schedule for uploading and things. On Tuesdays, I'm thinking about, or at least I think that's what I said. Let me actually check my notes to make sure I'm not giving out the wrong information. So I believe Sunday I'm going to be trying to upload my book series type of content, everything that's related to Project CR. Wednesday is going to be like an ASMR day. If you don't really watch my ASMRs, that's completely fine. Like, and then Friday I'm going to be doing, okay, so Friday is when I'm going to be doing general content. I don't know why I totally forgot that I switched that to Friday, but Friday I am going to be uploading like general book content, kind of like things that I live by or advice that I have take or like tips that I keep in mind as I'm writing. So, you know, just be like on the lookout for those videos. Obviously you don't have to watch the ASMR, I know it's not for everybody. So yeah, that's basically kind of like the overview. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and without further ado, oh yeah, and I think I am going to be uploading nails every other Saturday because I do like nail videos and I do enjoy posting about like videos or updates with nails. These are another set that I did. I think I videoed myself doing this set. Super cute. I also just did this set. If you care, I don't even know if you care, but I also did this set of nails. I haven't even taken them off the freaking stand yet. I don't know if I like this with the rest. I don't know, like at the time, I don't know, I feel like I wanted something else to be done, but I don't know if I should have done this. Like, do you see the silver outline? I probably should have just outlined this in silver as well. I don't know why I have to be so extra all the time, but yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's get into the rest of this vlog. Okay, so I do realize that it's still not the next day and I'm still just talking, but another thing that I wanted to get more into is like reading. As every reader has, I have books that I've had for months and I have not read them, which also is going to be kind of hard to read now because I am back at university. So it's going to be like where am I going to find the time to do all my assignments, write, YouTube post, and read? But I feel like I can make it work, and that is a goal of mine, to make it work. I still have the third book of Legendborn series, Oathbound. I did that video like 10 months actually ago of me getting the book of Oathbound, and I still have not read it, which is insane. But yeah, and then I have I'm Medusa, which I just bought, and that's by Ayana Gray, so I can't wait to, and that's a standalone. It's just like a retelling of the Medusa story, so I also want to read those books, and I think they will also be beneficial to me because well, I'm Medusa is actually an adult retelling of the story, but Oathbound is a young adult fantasy and fiction book, so that's kind of in my genre. And obviously, you know, it's good to read books that like are in your genre that you're also writing. So yeah, anyway, just a little thing. I'm gonna go away now until it's gonna be the next morning. Okay, yeah, good morning guys. It is morning, if you guys can tell. There's a little bit of light coming through my window, and it is 7:20. So as you can could probably see, I did not wake up at like 6 a.m. or 5:48 a.m. to do any writing. I think it was because yesterday I took a nap that evening, so I was like up later, and then I ended up wanting to sleep longer today, and so that's kind of what happened. So I've already started this vlog off like pretty bad, but we're gonna do a little redemption. I am going to attempt to get some words in at work. Work is like one of the best places for me to write, because I don't really do anything at that job. It's Work City's job. So, you know, if you've ever been to college or know anyone or whatever, you know that Work City jobs, it's more study than work, I think. So you kind of just on the computer doing your own thing. Also, I'm not wearing anything super cute. I probably would try to like put on a cute outfit. However, it's like so cold outside, and it's so like, I'm just worried about getting from point A to point B, and like that's literally it. I don't have the energy to dress up and look cute or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and go to work. I might get some footage of me writing at work, I don't know yet. If not, I did want to go to the library today, but I might not be able to go to the library today just because I do have to go to the store, because now they're saying like the winter storm is going to be so bad and everything like that, and I can only imagine what the stores look like now. There's probably nothing in the store. There's probably no food, no tissue paper for some reason. Like, do you guys remember that COVID, like everyone was taking tissue paper? So I might not even be able to go to the library. But the plus side is if we don't go to the library, I can just come home and do some evening writing, which I'm always perfectly fine with, because I can always just like write in my bed, write on my desk, write on the floor. I can always just write here. So yeah, I just was looking for a little bit of scenery change, but if that doesn't happen, that's fine. I'm gonna get ready to go to work. I have to be there at 8, so I'm gonna actually put my shoes on and everything and get ready to walk up that hill, but I'll be back soon enough, so bye. Hi guys. So yeah, I do have some explaining to do. First of all, let me just tell you guys, it's 9:33 p.m. I know. Yeah, so let me just catch you guys up. I went to Walmart. It was packed-ish. It wasn't packed, but it was packed-ish. Like, came home after work and class, went to Walmart, and then came back home, and then I was hungry, so I ate, and then I didn't take a nap though. That's good. If you've been on my channel, you know that I have like nap problems, and I like always take a nap. I didn't take a nap, but I just, for a time, I took a while to like start writing, and then when I did start writing, I really didn't film me much writing either, but I did write, obviously. So we started chapter 13. I feel like I didn't write a lot today, but also I feel like, and I hope that it snows, because I do not feel like going to work tomorrow. I don't feel like having to go to class, and if it snows, then I don't have to go to class or work, and that's what I am counting on, so that I can write more. But I did write, so I have 589 words. I kind of thought that I was in a really good flow state. I feel like I was listening to Ariana, took a shower, like I was feeling very good, and so I thought that I would probably be, and I probably still can, like I'm probably gonna write some more after this little like update or whatever, but I feel like I'm really hitting a good like flow state in my writing. However, I don't think that I'm writing to like the best of my abilities, the best of my capacity, because what I have noticed is that like when it does take me, like I said, like I'm kind of a slow writer, and so when I do write slower, I do find myself coming back and looking at that and being like, okay, I don't hate this. But when I'm like just like writing fast or like doing a sprint or whatever, I'm like, I don't really like how this turned out. So I'm probably not gonna even like how some of this stuff turned out, but that's fine because that's why it's called a first draft. In total though, I have 52,359 words. So yeah, I added a cute little chunk of words to chapter 13. In this chapter, they're kind of just, the team is like going through, like I said, like before, they've heard some bad, like disheartening news, and so they're really just trying to process that and figure out a way to move forward in the book after hearing that not so good news. So this is just what this chapter is about. I think that was also what chapter 12 was about too. So they're still just, it's like a lot. It's like they're really just kind of going through it. That's just a cute little update. I do think that I will be able to wake up at 6 a.m. or 5:48 a.m. I don't know why 5:48 just became like the time that I just keep saying, but I do think that I am going to be able to wake up at that time now because I did not take a nap today, and I will be able to go to sleep at probably like around 10:30ish is what I'm betting on. I'm probably gonna watch one more episode of this anime that I just started, and then I'm probably gonna go to sleep. But I might do a bit more writing. It really depends. So yeah, but I also have work to do, and I also was actually supposed to do a YouTube video. So I'm really hoping that I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I'm kind of hoping that the snow happens. I'm kind of hoping that school is canceled. They said that we get to leave early, class early or whatever, at like 3, but I'm like, that does nothing for me because I don't have class on Fridays anyway. So yeah, but so yeah, that's just a cute little update. Tomorrow hopefully I'll be a lot more productive, but I'll see you guys tomorrow.
The next day.
Hi guys, good morning. It is officially the morning. It is 7:32 if you can see that. I'm finna get ready to leave for work, and yeah, I am wearing the same shirt that I basically slept in, but it's also an actual shirt, so I was like, why not wear it today at work? It did not snow overnight, which is sad, so I do have to go to work, but I got some words in. In total, I think I got like 300 more words in the little 30-minute time span that I had. I actually feel like I did pretty okay, you know, because I did wake up at 6. I did do what I said I was going to do, and that's why I'm happy. But in total, in this chapter so far, so I guess in this entire vlog, I have written 993 words for the entire vlog, and then that equals to 52,764 words. So yeah, like it's been going pretty good, and I'm actually 7 more words and I'll be at 1,000. So yeah, but that's basically a little update. I'm gonna get ready to go because I have to walk in this cold weather and all that other type of stuff, but that's just a little update. I'll be back in the afternoon, and then we'll do some afternoon writing time, and then we'll see where we'll go from there. So yeah, just a little update.
One eternity later.
Hi guys, I am back from my day. It's actually 7 o'clock actually, which is like my writing time that I set. So I've actually been home for a while. But I did write when I was at work, and yeah, and I actually ended up writing a lot when I was at work, I think. Also guys, I found my other house shoe. It's been missing for quite a while, and I found it, and they're one of my favorite house shoes, so I'm so happy that I found it. But I actually wrote quite a bit at work, so let me see what's the word count for the entire chapter now, which will basically be the word count for this entire video. That is 1,427. So I think I'm doing pretty okay. That's so good actually. And you know what's crazy? I didn't think after this morning when I woke up and I was like, okay, I did a little bit of writing, but it wasn't that much. I also am wearing the same shirt, but but I didn't think that it would, like, I thought that like that's kind of how the day would be. Like, I didn't think that I would be able to, like, I thought it was gonna be a slow day is what I'm saying. I thought it was just gonna be a slow day and I was gonna be like kind of struggling to put words down. But like when I got to work, which I actually was supposed to be doing schoolwork because I do have an assignment due today. But when I got to work, I ended up just like getting into the flow of things and like just writing a whole bunch. So yeah, but also I think this chapter is like helping to push one of my characters, and then it's also helping to push the rest of the characters because they're going to basically see and experience something that's gonna basically change their mind and push them in the direction that the plot needs them to go in. That's basically a little cute update. It is 7:01 now. I came home, I ate, and I took a nap. But now, and I'm actually kind of hungry again, so I might just eat and then write some more. I'll film me a bit writing a bit, and then that'll probably be like the end of the day because I do have work to do, and I do have a lot of work to do on Sunday. And so in between like today and tomorrow, I'm going to be basically trying to get like all of that Sunday work done, but still also write. So I just have a lot of stuff to do. Plus the weather, I don't even know anymore. Like they said I don't understand, like they like make it such like a big deal, and then here it is 7 o'clock, 7:01, 7:02, and it hasn't done anything. So I'm just like, all right guys, like Walmart is literally barren, but we're acting like it's just the biggest snowstorm we'll ever see in history. I will be back. So yeah. Hi guys, I just got out of the shower, as you can tell. I haven't done any writing yet. It's also 12 o'clock, so I might actually end up just going to bed and continue writing in the morning when I wake up at 6. But I wanted to come out here and tell you guys that I just looked out the window and it actually is snowing outside. Like, wow, I cannot believe it. I did not know it was gonna snow. I thought it was just kind of like everyone was talking about it and it was gonna be like, oh, like what? But it actually did snow. But yeah, I might write a little bit tonight. I really don't know. I'm feeling kind of sleepy, but I did get the urge when I was in the shower and I was like listening to my music. I was getting the urge to write, but I also wanted to read as well. So it can really go either way. But either way it does go, I will be getting in the bed soon. So you might see some clips of that or you might not. But I am gonna wake up at 6 a.m. like I was doing the past few days. Or I guess I didn't do it the first day, but the second day, like I did today, I'll be waking up at 6 to write and get some words down. It's actually been going pretty well though with writing. I feel like might be the fastest. I'm not even gonna say that because I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say. But I feel like writing has been going well. That's the update. That's what I'm gonna give you guys. But I'm happy you guys have been patient with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, or maybe just whatever clip comes next, that's when I'm seeing you. So yeah, bye. So I did write a little bit more. I put, but I mean little, I mean like little, like that, I mean like very, very, very little. I put 91 words, yeah, on the page. Like I said, I'm pretty tired, but I also went back and I fixed some things, so also I did that. So I'm not really upset about 91. But like I said, I put like a lot of words on the page today at work, so I'm also not upset that I only wrote 91 because I did a content amount. Like, I'm content with the amount that I did. But in total, I'm at 53,331. That's so many threes. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. It's also 9:37 at night, which has been the longest that I have stayed up lately. Like, normally I go to sleep at like 10. It's 12:37. But it is Friday, so I'm not super upset about that. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to go to sleep because I am tired. Like, I can feel the tiredness like taking over my face and eyes and stuff. So I'm gonna just lay it down. I'm down for the count. I'm gonna like just go ahead and lay it down. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Also, I forgot to mention that in total, this chapter so far has 1,560 words. So yeah. Now good night.
One eternity later.
Hi guys, so it is, I actually don't even know where my phone is, but it's 3:12 p.m. I know, yeah, it's like in the afternoon, but I did wake up at 6:10. I think it was either 6:30. No, I think it was like 6:30. That was like the last clip. I did write a little bit, but I was very sleepy, so I wrote like a very short amount of words. I don't even know. And then I went to sleep. And then I woke back up. And then I woke up and I wrote a lot more. So I am happy that I wrote a lot more. So I don't know how many words exactly I added because I don't have like a counter really. But in total, I can say that this chapter now has 3,020 words. Wait, yeah, this chapter has 3,020 words, which in total means that I'm at 54,793 words, which means I'm actually almost at 55K. Woo! I did pretty good, I think. It's been what, like 3 days, so that's like an average of probably 1,000 words a day or so, since it's 3,000. I'm actually gonna hop in the shower because I was actually writing about one of my characters taking a shower, and that made me want to take a shower as well. Also, I kind of want to take a really hot shower because it's just like snowing outside and it's kind of cold, so I just wanted to do that. I feel like I'm going to be able to finish this chapter today because I'm actually almost at the end of this chapter, and I think they just have to go through like one more thing of like dialogue probably, and like reawakening some things, and then it'll be the next chapter. And then the next chapter, it's like they're back handling business. So that's basically, I'm probably going to finish this chapter, and then I'm probably going to actually have to do a lot of schoolwork too because it's due on Sunday and it's Saturday today. So I have a few little things to do, but I definitely think I'll be able to finish this chapter today. But I am going to go ahead and end this vlog just because I have to, like I said, I have a whole bunch of schoolwork to do, and I have to also edit this to be posted on Sunday. So I honestly like need to start editing it now so that I can already have it scheduled and everything. So I am gonna end this chapter, but in the next Project CR vlog, I will update you guys on what I did next and how I felt about the ending of this chapter and everything like that. I am on chapter 13, so I'll probably start the next one on either probably like the middle of 14 or like something like that. I don't know. I feel like it's going good though. I feel like my characters have been pushed back in the direction that they need to go in. They are going through a lot of different realizations. They had a lot of emotions happen. So I think that the things that happened needed to happen, like those beats that I needed to hit, I've hit. And so, yeah, but I just, through like writing and everything, I have just been like thinking about all the things I'm gonna edit. Like, there are so many different things that it's like going through my mind that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to edit this. I'm gonna, like, I can't, like, honestly, I can wait until like the end of this draft to edit, but it's just like, it's taking legit everything in me not to just start editing and start just going back to freaking the prologue and starting from there. I feel like this was a successful vlog as well, even though I didn't wake up at all the times I need to wake up, because I said I was gonna wake up at like 6 a.m. because I have been, but then I took a nap that one day and then I just kind of screwed it all up. But I feel like overall this was a very successful vlog. I got a good amount of words on the page, and I also got a what is it called, like actual goal set, you know. I feel like after I got back to college, I didn't feel as much pressure as I did during like winter break and stuff. And I was just like, and I was writing, but I felt like I wasn't like writing like to the best. I feel like it wasn't, maybe I just feel like it wasn't a lot of pressure on me. So I decided to give myself like deadlines to have things due. So I want to have 60, which I'm probably definitely gonna finish this deadline. So I want to have 60K by the time February 1st comes. That's one thing I do remember. I don't remember the rest of the deadlines that I set, but I know 60K by the time February 1st comes. That's a hard deadline that I have. So, and I think I'm gonna be able to fix it. I mean, do it, because a couple more words and a couple more 100 words and I'll be at 55,000. So yeah, but I mean, I'll probably talk more about my deadlines in the next vlog. But yeah, because I don't remember them all. I just know that I said February 1st, 60,000. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys made it to the end. If you guys made it to the end of this video, put a little cloud in the comment section. And yeah, I guess I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye bye. Stay warm if you're in the South area. See ya.